Hill has called Caitlin Clark a racist after new footage surfaced of the Ryan.
Jemele Hill really messed up. She accused Caitlin Clark of being racist after that intense moment with Ryan Howard. But new video has surfaced that completely disproves her claim. The internet is tearing her apart over this, and now she's desperately trying to recover her reputation. The way this has backfired is incredible to watch. If you think Jemele Hill humiliated herself with this accusation, you're definitely not alone.
Jemele Hill got busted, Steve. She got exposed once again. It looks like in September, Jemele sent a lengthy tweet saying Caitlin Clark doesn't get the same hate.
All right, everyone, we need to address what just happened. Jemele Hill has seriously overstepped this time. She turned a heated basketball moment between Caitlin Clark and Ryan Howard into a racism controversy. And it's backfiring on her harder than a sparkler gone wrong.
This is season 2 of Caitlin Clark and the Fever, and now we have a new Jemele Hill rant. She is one person that's been pretty vocal about everything. The Angel Reese situation, now this Ryan Howard thing, which I thought was not a big deal whatsoever. Reported on it yesterday. She did kind of get into Caitlin Clark's head, kind of psyched her out. I believe that's why Caitlin Clark played so bad. But some new footage has emerged of the incident.
Let me paint the picture because context is key. This was just a regular season WNBA game where tensions flare between two players. Ryan Howard was playing tough defense on Caitlin Clark, trash talking and trying to get inside her head. Classic basketball, stuff you see in every game at any level.
Caitlin Clark, by the way, absolutely silenced everybody yesterday. The woke media was all on her. I hate to even mention this complete jackass, Jemele Hill, and others were all in her business. It's white privilege. She hits these threes, man. I don't give a damn if it's white, black, or green privilege. Jemele Hill, she blames the media for covering Caitlin Clark. She's tremendous on television. What a missed opportunity for the national media to really evaluate who she was as a person. Why? Whereas it feels like our black athletes get the same amount of coverage.
Now, in just her second pro season, Clark has already learned how to handle moments like this. When Howard got her face, her response was straightforward. "I'm not scared of you." That's it, just those words. Yet, Jemele Hill somehow twisted them into an accusation of racist behavior. Before we dive into Hill's take, let's be clear about what actually happened. This was pure competitive basketball. Howard was trying to intimidate Clark, and she refused to back down. She held her ground, made it clear she wouldn't be bullied, and kept playing. This is exactly the kind of composure and professionalism you want from an athlete.
Got Caitlin Clark taken aback, and you can see the hold there. Then Ryan Howard doesn't like that. And there's some words.
But Jemele Hill saw the exchange and immediately played the racism card. By her twisted logic, Clark simply responding to trash talk with confidence somehow makes her racist. The mental gymnastics required to reach that conclusion would win Olympic gold if stupidity were an event. The new footage that surfaced completely shatters Hill's claim in crystal clear detail. You can see exactly what happened. Howard was the aggressor, physical, trash talking, and trying to intimidate, while Clark calmly responded with confidence and kept playing. There is absolutely nothing in that video that could be interpreted as racist unless you're intentionally searching for drama where there is none. Now, with the full context out there, Hill's reaction looks rushed, reckless, and deeply misguided.
Fangela, you're in Atlanta! All in her face, bro. Like, Atlanta's supposed to be the place where they just target Caitlin Clark. She was doing nothing, bro. She was dribbling. She's pressing her, hacking her the whole way. They hacked Caitlin the whole damn game, bro. So Jemele Hill has a knack.
What makes Hill's take even more absurd is that she's completely ignoring the ongoing pattern of behavior Caitlin Clark has faced since entering the league. This wasn't a one-off incident. Clark regularly deals with players trying to intimidate her physically, throw her off her game, and get inside her head. Howard's actions were simply the latest example of this persistent trend.
They stated Jemele Hill called racism against Caitlin Clark. Competitors claims hatred is all made up. How is hatred all made up when you got Fangela? You're in Atlanta! All in her face, bro. Like, Atlanta's supposed to be the place where they just target Caitlin Clark. She was doing nothing, bro. She was dribbling. She's pressing her.
The irony of Hill's stance is unbelievable. She's siding with the player who clearly instigated the confrontation while going after the one who simply stood her ground. In what world does defending yourself against bullying make you the bad guy? Only in Jemele Hill's warped perspective. What's even sadder is that she tried to pass this off as normal competitive play. Anyone watching can see that's not what actually happened. The physical play and intimidation directed at Clark went far beyond routine competition. The backlash against Hill's take has been immediate, harsh, and, in the eyes of many fans, deserved. Basketball supporters from all sides are calling out what they see as an absurd interpretation. Even those who aren't diehard Caitlin Clark fans recognize that Hill's racism accusation feels baseless and, to some, disrespectful to real victims of racism. What makes it worse is Hill's response. Instead of admitting she may have been wrong, she's dug in and doubled down on her position, further fueling the controversy.
By these WNBA players is rhetorical. They making it their business, one player on a team, every game she played, to attack her, bro. Who knows who it's going to be tomorrow for the New York Liberty? But I bet you any amount of money, somebody's going to make it their day to make sure Caitlin.
She's also lashing out at anyone who disagrees, claiming they don't understand basketball or the bigger picture. The most revealing part of all this is how it exposes what many see as Hill's own biases. Critics argue she's so attached to a specific narrative about the WNBA and race that she's willing to overlook clear facts to preserve it. In that view, Clark standing up to a bully somehow becomes racism simply because it doesn't fit a preset storyline. Now, let's address something important. Racism absolutely does exist, but many fans believe it's not present in this particular exchange the way Hill suggested. Some argue that automatically framing any conflict between a white player and a black player as racial, without clear evidence, risks reducing complex, competitive moments to simplistic assumptions. Judging intent solely through race, rather than actions, can itself be harmful. The footage shows Clark remaining composed and professional, while Howard appeared to escalate the confrontation. Yet critics say Hill's interpretation overlooks that context entirely. Many observers feel Hill had already cast Clark as the villain before fully examining what happened on the court. They argue this isn't the first time Hill has strongly framed a sports conflict through a racial lens. While discussing race in sports can be necessary and important, doing so without solid grounding can damage credibility. This incident, according to many fans, has hurt Hill's standing as a commentator. Accusing someone of racism over a routine competitive exchange risks weakening the seriousness of real conversations about discrimination, conversations that deserve care, accuracy, and responsibility.